Initial interview: most common questions in answering call center. Before we begin, I would like to tell you that I get hired in a call center without any English knowledge. To be honest with you, I don't know how to speak English. I learn to speak in English when I get hired and talk to the customer every day. I applied in a call center, but all my answer was scripted. Just follow all my videos and tricks if you really want to work in a call center. You do not need to be a good English speaker. Are you excited now? Let's begin. Introduce yourself. Keep in mind, guys, that when you introduce yourself, always highlight your achievements in life, your ability, and your strength, so the manager would think that you are the right person for this position you are applying for, and you will get hired on the spot because your target is to bring the job offer at home. If you think that you do not have any achievements in life, don't worry, you can compose a story, even if it is not true, as soon as you will have a good answer. Let me give you two examples. One is for the applicant who already has the experience, and the other is for a fresh graduate applicant without any job experience. Answer number 1. Well, I've been working for the past 2 years as a service crew in Pizza Hut. During that time, I've been trained and certified on a number of different techniques on how to impress the customer, not just by providing the best food and be on time. I also learned how to build rapport if the order is not yet ready on the time frame we provide, to avoid the customer being irritated and to avoid the bad image of the company as well. I always focus on customer satisfaction because this is very important to us. I know in my heart that customer is very important when you are running a business. That is why I always come up with the habit on how to get satisfied with a customer every day. Guys, this example is for the applicant who has a job experience. Whatever job experience you have, if you are a construction worker, sales lady, or whatever it is, you can always edit the example that I provided you. As you notice as well that I focus on the ability, like building rapport, to build a relationship with the customer, because the interviewer might think that you are a customer-oriented employee. They might also think that you already know how to focus on customer satisfaction. When you are working in a call center, your target is to make the customer satisfied before you hang up the call. This call center hacks will give you 95% of chances to get hired on the spot and sign the contract. Keep in mind as well that your interviewer is not an American, so their English is limited and not perfect. Don't get intimidated by the interviewer, because it may look like they are good in English but it is not. Answer number 2 for newbies applicant. First, I would like to tell you that I am a newbie when it comes to BPO industry, but I can assure you that I am a good learner, and I can easily adopt new things in a new environment. I may not familiar with the tools you are using here, but it is not an issue and it is not a challenge for me. My ultimate goal is to have a permanent job in the future, so I would have a stable income every month to support my daily needs. Actually, before I applied here, I made some posts on Facebook to get feedback from people who work here, so I would have a bit of background if how the work environment is enjoyable. Luckily, I got a lot of positive feedback from your company, and not just the enjoyable work environment. They also mention about the company benefits that are really great. So, if you will be given me a chance to work with you, I can assure you that I will build a long-term career here. And I can guarantee you that you won't get regret if you will hire me. As you can see, guys, I focus on building a long-term career, so the interviewer won't think that you are a one-year jumper. If you can answer that way, I can guarantee you that the interview will ask you this: are you sure this is your first time? And you will have a super laugh moment in your mind, because you know yourself that everything is being memorized. Don't worry if everything is being memorized, because you will not realize this, that you slowly learn to speak in English, and you cannot imagine that you are able to do it. This is the biggest tricks I've been doing before when I applied to call center, because my dream is to work in a call center, but the problem is I don't know how to speak in English. Let's proceed with another possible question. Tell me your highest educational attainment. Answer for high school graduate and college level. I graduated from high school 5 years ago. I did not have a chance to go to college because my parents could not afford the tuition fee because my father was a farmer and my mother is a housewife, and she is the only one who taken care of my brother and sister, since I decided to work early, at a young age, to support my family. Take note, guys. It is a composed, sad story. This is not true. The tricks on this answer is to realize the interviewer that you are really the right person for them to get you hired. Make them realize as well that you are a diligent kind of employee and willing to work hard. What motivates you to go to work? Your answer, what motivates me to go to work, is the excitement to learn new things, since I really love to explore every day and gain more knowledge on my job, because I want to get promoted to make my family proud of me. What do you expect for our company? Your answer, I am expecting an enjoyable environment and friendly workers, especially the managers, so I won't get intimidated to my job. How did you spend your quarantine days? Your answer, I did spend my quarantine days at home, together with my family, and we perform general cleaning, since all the family members are home and I really enjoy working with the whole family. It is called teamwork. Do you think customer is always right? Yes, and why? Your answer, I'm not gonna say yes to this question, and I'm not gonna say no as well. My answer to this question is to let the customer realize that they are right without saying yes, but on our end, it is a no. Don't let the customer bring down the company. So, what we need to do is to let the customer realize their mistake by simply educating them and walk them through in a proper way. What's your significant achievement? Keep in mind, guys, that this question is very tricky. You do not need to be honest all the time with your answer. Sometimes you can compose a story, as I mentioned earlier, even if it is not true, as soon as you can provide the best answer, just to impress the interviewer. Let me give you an example of this question. It is applicable for high school graduate, college level, and college graduate. Your answer, my significant achievement would become the best leaders in school. When I was a student, we have an event in school where all the classroom leaders should provide the best answer to all random questions. At that time, I am the leader of my team. We didn't expect that we will be the winner because there is a lot of tenured students who joined the competitions and we are just a fresher. But we did it because of teamwork, and we are so proud of it that we have beaten the tenured student. What is your greatest or biggest achievement in life? Your answer, my greatest or biggest achievement in life is when I was at work, my managers called me out in the middle of my duties. I got nervous at that time because I don't want my name to be called on the floor. When I approached my manager, he surprised me with the award. I received a certificate of perfect attendance with a worth of 500 Sodexo gift certificate. Answer for no job experience applicant. My greatest or biggest achievement in life, when I was at school, my teacher called out my name and asked me to go to the front. I got nervous that time because I don't want to stand in front of my classmate. But when I approached my teacher, I surprised with the award of having a perfect attendance and student of the month. Take note. This is another trick to poison the mind of the manager or the interviewer that you are really a hard worker type of a person. The most important metrics in call center is absenteeism. You will get hired 95% of these tricks once the managers heard that you are present every day from your past. Tell me something that is not on your resume. Your answer, I love to play Mobile Legends during my free time because it gives me a lot of challenges on how to beat the expert gamers around the world. It is not just a simple game, but you will realize that you are using your best and different techniques on how to beat them. In the first place, You will experience a lot of challenges in this game because you cannot avoid getting killed and your skills won't get level up. But if you keep on playing and learn from your mistake, then you will gain a smiling face when you play this game. What is your edge among the other applicants? Your answer: my edge from other applicants are my competencies and skills relevant to this job, and my willingness to work under any kind of pressure. I am a fast learner, and I can provide solutions based on my own experience from my previous job. I have 100% willingness to work, and I will provide my skills based on my own experience as well. That would be all, and good luck on your journey. I know you can do it if I would be able to do it before. Keep in mind as well that when you are working in a call center, there's a script on the computer screen which is your answer to the customer. So, you do not need to compose your own English when you are taking call. Please share these tricks, guys, to help the others as well to build their future career if they really wanted to work in a call center. If you like this video, please give this a thumbs up, and you make Jopards happy. If you get hired because of my tricks, please do not hesitate to comment down below to motivate the other applicants so they would realize that it is not a hard job. It is a simple job if you know how to manage yourself. Thank you and have a great day.